Hey there, Krackheads. Dr. Jeffrey Schnapp with Dr. Schnapp's House of Krack. Yes, we're talking more about cannabis. This is such a broad topic, I really had to try to cut it down into certain segments to really make it digestible. So once again, Krackheads, I wanted to define what a terpene is. Terpenes are specific oils that reside within the cannabis plant themselves. There are over 200 of them, many hundreds of them now, they're being identified. But there are these specific oils are the medicine that provide your relief, your pain relief, your anti-anxiety. So always remember that when I do discuss about terpenes, it's about the oils within the plant themselves. There are two other terpenes that I like to discuss. One of them is called linalool. And linalool has a lemony kind of taste to it. It's found a lot in your sativas, but it does an amazing thing. Linalool helps with decrease as an antibacterial. It is a huge antidepressant. So for those patients who are on the Lexapros or on Zoloft, those type of SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors is what that stands for. This is a real good alternative. This is something that will, when you're really down, it brings you up. Not to the point where you are manic, but to the point where you can deal with what you're needing to deal with at that time. Another one I want to talk about is Humaline. Humaline is a very specific type of terpene. It's also kind of earthy, herbally, but what it does do, this is your anti-suppressant when you're hungry. Yeah, this terpene will actually help suppress your appetite. It works in conjunction with a form of THC called THCA. It's found in cannabis called Durban poison, very popular. When you include an antibacterial, Humaline, Humaline is also an anti-tumor. Believe that or not, this is one of the terpenes that is found to decrease, or we call tumorlytic, meaning to break up cancerous tumors. There's a terpene on the cannabis plant that does that specifically. Isn't that just incredible just to think about? Incredible medicine. Hello there, sir.
How you doing?
Very well. I'm Dr. Schnapp. How are you feeling today, man?
Been in a lot of pain for a while now, so.
Tell me what's going on.
I have a shoulder injury of some sort. I've had it for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I called my doctor. She told me she couldn't do an exam on me because they're not allowing people into my, where she works.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent me a bunch of pamphlets with a bunch of stuff. It could be like a shoulder dislocation or just like 4 different things. I'm not really sure.
Okay. How did it happen?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did you wake up that way, or did it happen?
It's just been gradual. I feel like she asked me. She said if you can remember any, jarring sudden impacts to your shoulder,
right?
Call me.
That's important to know.
I've been rear-ended twice
Mm-hmm.
in the last 3 years, but it wasn't like so bad that I feel like it would have done something like that.
You'd be surprised. Acceleration, deceleration injuries can affect you months or even years after they happen.
Right.
There's a process called immobilization degeneration. Now, what's kind of cool about this process, I'm glad you kind of bring it up. Immobilization degeneration is a process by which a motor unit or segments are immobilized over time because of an accident. Now, far too common, we're chronically Americans, because we think that when we're in pain, we're in trouble. When we're not in pain, we're good. That is so wrong.
Right.
It is so wrong. Dysfunction can occur in the presence or without the presence of pain. So this could have been, like you're saying, it could be building up, and finally it's coming to fruition for something, maybe even reaching for a sock. Something as trivial, and you can't relate it to that, but it was probably other things you've done. So
Okay.
I appreciate that. Let's take a look at everything, man.
Okay.
All right. Let me have you take your hoodie off.
Also, my collarbone
Mm-hmm.
feels very out of place.
Is it the same side with the shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense too.
When I move it, I can feel cartilage like moving around in places that doesn't happen on this side.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I have actually never been to a chiropractor. So
Well, right on.
I'm a little paranoid.
They all are.
Like, what if he breaks me more? I don't know.
No. So I have a whole segment on that.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Check that one out. There's a whole segment on. I would advise you. I do educational segments at first, tell people what chiropractic is versus what it isn't. and kind of debunk all the myths out there that the populace tends to feed into everybody.
Yeah.
And we do very, as chiropractors, all you other chiropractors out there, we do a better job informing the public as far as what we do. Otherwise, the public defines what we do.
Yeah.
Just a word for that. All right, let me have you face down and let's check this all out. Is there pain anywhere I'm touching here?
Yes.
In here?
Yep.
How about on the other side? Not as much?
Yeah, not as much, but
Yeah.
there's still definitely some pain.
What I'm going to do is start adjusting you to mobilize your spine, mobilize those segments.
Sweet.
So I'm going to have you on your side with this side up first.
Like this?
Yes, sir. A little bit. Brilliant. Like so. Oh, really? Supposed to wait for me, huh? Right over there. Bada bing, bada pop. Yep. So now, we're going to go on the other side.
Yep. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, like I said, now we're at this done.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I'm going to take your phone out here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I do 0 phone adjustments.
That's okay. My phone doesn't need it as much as my spine apparently.
I agree with that. Good. Now, I want to have you on your back. Pull this leg just a little bit.
Yep.
Gets the hip going. There we go. And push down on your shoulders. Any pain with that?
No.
Good. It's going to qualify you for the adjustment I'm going to do right now. Go this way. Right on. You seem relaxed now. That's awesome. You didn't at first. Perfect. Now I'm also going to mobilize your shoulders too.
Right.
So what I have you do is have a seat at the edge of the table, facing toward your left.
Okay, that hurt.
Now, expecting this to be better straight away. What you should feel is more mobilization in the shoulder. I think absolutely getting some imaging of your shoulder, seeing exactly what's going on architecturally speaking.
Yeah.
And then from there, you can really formulate a good plan. This one. This way here. There we are. And that was your AC joint right there. All right, senor.
Cool.
That was fun for me. I don't know about you. I laughed.
Oh, that neck thing was nice.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Oh,
Perfect.
God, yeah, it's like cracking.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
For the.
Hey, thank you again for watching. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell so you can see when our next video comes out.